hate the new Kanye, the bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye, spaz in the news Kanye. I miss the sweet Kanye, chop up the beats Kanye. I gotta say, at that time I'd like to meet Kanye. See, I invented.
Actually Useful Art Hacks Part 3. Sprinkle salt on watercolor for a snowflake effect. Tape a border before painting for a clean edge. Tired of your acrylic paint drying fast? Mix paint with a slow-drying liquid medium. Keeps paint wet for longer.
How to paint snow. First, I use an orange high-flow acrylic to sketch in my composition. Then, I mix some more water into that acrylic and use it as a nice even stain across the canvas. Afterward, I mix up a light blue and then use a little bit of it to mix up an even darker blue. I then use my lighter blue to paint in the part of the sky right behind the trees. The further I get to the top of the canvas, the more of the medium blue I mix in. Afterwards, I mix up a nice dark brown and use it to fill in my tree shapes. Then, taking the same blue that I used in the sky, I fill in the snow that we see on the ground. If you use lower quality acrylics like I do, I recommend going over everything a second time to get some nice opacity. That should lead you to here. Next, mix up a medium blue, light blue, and off-white. Starting with your dark blue, paint in some of the shadows we see in those big chunks of snow sitting on each tree branch. The light in my reference image is coming from the left, so I paint most of my shadow shapes in on the right of the trees and towards the bottom of them. I then go in with my medium blue to paint in the lumps of snow sitting on the branches that are in the light. I add a bit of that color into the nearby branches to make sure we get a sense of light. Make sure these marks get smaller the further they are into the background. While that's drying, I go in with my darker blue to paint the shadow shapes being cast across the snowy path, giving us even more sense of light. Using the lighter blue, I fill in the part where the light actually touches the snow, making sure to paint the parts where it bounces off the bottom of the tree branches. Then, lastly, I go in with my off-white and start to paint the glistening snow that's in direct sunlight. I'm making sure that I'm only using this on the leftmost side of every tree because that's the direction that my light is coming in my reference image. I also use this to paint the parts of the lightened snow that are really glistening in that sun. And voila! After all that hard work, you have yourself a snowy landscape. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to go follow my Patreon for more.
You've blown a fuse. Well, that happens to us all. Well, I come with great news. The day could change, 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 change. We've all, of course, been there before. Been there crying, fighting the dark. Let good energy be your storm, blow it away.
Today I'm going to be answering some of your most frequently asked questions about my painting process. How did you find your art style? By painting as much as I could and learning from as many different artists as possible. There's no real fast track or quick and easy way to find your art style, it's just something that takes a lot of time and effort to develop. A good tip is to look through some of your older pieces. What's an element that you've done in your past work that you can maybe reintroduce into your current series? What's something that you might have done subconsciously? For me, that was a faint little white outline that sort of looked like the glow of stage light, so I played that up a bit. More often than not, your artwork's trying to teach you something, so be open to listening to what it has to say. What are your favourite materials, and what do you recommend for people wanting to try out mixed media? So, I work with at least 20 different mediums in every painting, but I think I'd have to say that my favourite would be acrylic. It dries fast, it's convenient, it's quick, it's honestly the freedom that it brings, like if you make a mistake you can easily paint on top of it. But with that said, having a base layer of acrylic gives you endless possibilities. You can layer crayons and mixed media markers, spray paint, gold leaf, graphite, you could carve into your paint, but you don't need to purchase all of these supplies to get started in mixed media. It could be as simple as using graphite or coloured pencils on top of a watercolour piece. But think outside of the box, get creative, be weird, do whatever you want to do with your art supplies because there are no rules to art. Like, you don't have to create something that's archival if you don't want to. If you still want to generate income from that piece, take a photo of it, sell prints, you don't have to sell all of the originals. But if you're further on in that and you want to create pieces that last a lifetime, you're going to want to do your research on your mixed media supplies. For instance, you can't put anything water-based on top of oil, otherwise it'll just chip right off. But no matter what, just try to have as much fun as possible because that's why we create in the first place, right? We're just trying to express ourselves, and if you're finding yourself in mixed media, good for you, go you, I'm rooting for you. If there's one takeaway from working with mixed media, it's that fun, exploration, and play is the key to finding something unique.
Suave. Yo te doy lo que tú quieras, bailame en el tubo. Suave. Bailame en el tubo. Suave. It's you and me. And if only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. See if only could. If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy where I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition when we fell into a rhythm where the music won't stop for a light. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way you like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you meet me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby, my sugar sweet. I'm levitating. I'm levitating. I'm levitating.
Ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
I see. Well,
Hey, hey, my head is a jungle, jungle. My head is a jungle, jungle. My head is a jungle, jungle. My head. I'm speaking soft, see the pain in your eyes. I've been feeling for you, my love. And our bodies are tied, our shadows will dance. I've been aching.
Things we all did as beginner artists. The corner sun. Outlining everything in black. Can't draw the other eye, cover it with hair. Can't draw hands, put them behind their back.
I got my head out the sunroof, I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a song.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. You got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down.
What's going on in that beautiful mind? On your magical mystery ride. And I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright.
My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind.
'Cause all of me loves all of you. Loves your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I'll give you all of me.
I'm tired of being home alone. Used to have a girl a day, but I want you to stay. I want you to stay. I can't lose you, baby. Can't lose you, baby.
Snapping 1, 2, where are you? You're still in my eye. Snapping 3, 4, don't need you here anymore.
Benson. No, you're not cool. How about now, Benson?
My art before art school?
Boo. Bad. That is bad art. Not cool. So not in. I hate it.
My art after art school.
Yummy.
It's a common notion, perpetual in motion, but I don't need the comfort of any lies. I've seen the ending, and there's no ascending rise. Oh, back when I was younger, was told by other youngsters that my head will be sunset beneath the earth. 'Cause I don't see what they see when they're staring at me.
In my sight.